upcoming business venture outside of stream, I have pressed the button.
Okay, good. No one mentioned anything.
No, no one will mention anything. We'll post it here.
Don't steal.
Yeah, don't steal. Hey, man. Oh. All right. Live on the interwebs.
All right. We're here. We're here. At long last. A bit later than usual. There were some issues. Yeah, let's leave it at that. I think it was time productively spent anyway. So all good.
I don't know about that, but let's not talk.
History will tell.
Yes.
Shall I grab some?
Sorry.
I shall call you from my island that I plan to purchase.
Yes. Now, Valky, see, this will be a great thing for the memoirs someday.
Yes.
Valky, it is your recap today.
Wonderful. Let us begin. Last time we were still on the trail of the secret of the Brian Banshee. We had found our surgeon with magical ring that lets us locate a person, a corpse if you have a piece of their body. Bit odd of a thing. Maybe it's cursed, who knows. But we followed the trail up north into the dangerous waters. Stopped on an island that I really don't remember the name of, but the most important thing is that generally their trade in allowing us to harbor was flesh, and we didn't really want that, so Artemis managed to convince them not to do that with some gold. We had a very eventful night there, just relaxing a bit, and then the following day we went up north following the trail and dived deep into a wreck, and a wreck it was, for in fact it was also infested with jellyfish and horrible creatures of the sea like sharks, and also a sea person. Do not recall what they were, but they wanted to kill us real bad, and they tried their best and did not succeed. And after that, I don't know.
Someone else will continue and fill in.
Well, found the wreck, went down, did a whole fight, and then the storm was approaching, and we were like, we don't want to weather the storm just laying out here in the middle of everything. So we set course north to, what's it called again? Sparkle Glass Isle? Something like that.
Bright Glass Isle.
A Bright Glass Isle, yeah. Our other secret hideout that we should actually probably make into our super secret hideout. And that's sort of where we ended, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much. You're here to weather the storm that's going on outside before presumably going back. The wreck you found below the sea had parted in two, and one half of it seemed to have been sort of fallen down further than the front end that you found. The back end of the ship having been apparently tore apart and sunk deeper. Presumably, that's where you might find out how it actually got to be as fast as it did. Because certainly you haven't really found out yet.
The interesting bit was underwater. Well, deep underwater, rather.
Now,
Gabby,
Gabby,
spit it out. Spit out the unusual liquid. We don't know what that was.
Well, by
I
using
tried
it,
to
it's
look
now
at what it was,
disappeared.
and now I'm like,
Forever.
how do I undo it? I didn't mean to click it.
Unfortunately, with consumables, they are lost to the void.
Oh,
Help.
You
well,
it. Gabby drank it.
well, so be it.
It's canon.
well, that's unfortunate.
Let's see here. Well, Gabby, you drink it.
No, I didn't. I was trying to get like a more of description, and well, that didn't work out for me. No, I think I specifically looked up last time what it was and was very disappointed it was not alcohol.
Yes, it was not alcohol.
Yeah.
The nature of the liquid is unclear, but the liquid itself is fairly clear.
Hmm.
Yes.
Well, if we can get it back, that would be nice. But if it is gone forever, I suppose.
Well, didn't you? You say you didn't drink it, so
I can't undo the action.
yeah.
It's just that
So-
the item itself can't be retrieved, so we don't even know what it is,
Yeah.
even if we identify it. So
There you go. Have that unusual liquid back.
Hey.
Thank you.
You can choose to drink it at a different time. Then I'll let you know what it is.
Yeah.
The storm is raging outside. You're sort of in this cave, right? There's the door there, and it is really just hammering this island, blowing and winds and big waves and such. But in here, you're actually just fairly fine. Of course, there's waves and such moving in. You can feel the howling and such. It's not really super comfortable being up on deck, but the amount of rocks making a natural sort of wave breaker around the bay here means that the ship isn't really moving too much up and down, and the rigging is fine. Like, you're sheltered enough that nothing is going to take damage from just weathering it out here. Beyond that, though, you have some time to just be about and hang out.
Okay. Well, we can do an attempt to identify the mysterious liquid, and we also have an unusual object that I don't remember if we have tried. It's a ring, or is that the cursed ring?
It's a cursed ring.
Ah, okay.
Okay, that's good.
Oh,
Currently
I
being
would also
used
like
by
to-
crack
Like to
soon.
continue
Or
looking
Cornelius
at
Fitch.
the. So would also like to continue investigating this amulet that he has so far failed to really identify.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Even though he is aware of just how cool it is, how much he needs it.
It is pretty cool. Sure. He can do another will save to make that happen. Hmm. Interesting. Let me just see. Go. And okay, right. Axel looks at the thing and can follow that up with an identification check, either Arcana, Nature, Occultism, or Religion, or
Nice.
Ocean Lore.
I don't have ocean law anymore.
Okay. That's
I'll
fine.
do Arcana, I guess. Secret, I assume.
Yes. Hmm. Mm-hmm. You can't exactly tell what the actual effect of this thing is. But having looked at it, you feel okay about it. You're pretty sure that you, with hindsight, right, Braxu, you believe that maybe it's weird that you've been dreaming of it every night since you picked it up. Maybe it's weird that it's been. You had a dream, right, the other night. You haven't had it for that long, after all. But where you, instead of looking at it like this, you were standing at the bow of the ship, eyes closed, just holding it and sensing where to go. That out there was something that urgently needed to get done. And you would be able to just go do it if only you knew what it was and where it was. And this had the answers to that question. But now as you look at it, you're pretty sure that was it telling you that, not necessarily your own thoughts. Maybe you were influenced to have that dream. Clearly not forcing you to do the thing. It just sort of showed you what to do. The dream seemed to be, calm weather, so after the storm, presumably, but maybe it wants to lead you somewhere. And you can put it down just fine. Like, there doesn't seem to be any mental compulsion.
He'll hang on to it, because clearly he's the one he trusts the most to handle it.
Oh, okay. I thought that was full stop. He is the one. I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
I am him.
Just like, oh, okay, yeah. The chosen.
Yes, of course, Paxton could just try to keep it for, character reasons rather than any sort of magical reason. But yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't seem like he's being
curious about
affected
it.
by anything at the moment.
Pax will make sure to write down in his little notebook, do not trust the amulet, it influences you. If you read this, make sure your thoughts are your own.
Exactly like the amulet wanted him to write.
Well, then we're on the same wavelength, which is fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we take a long rest. Is that it?
That is the
Yeah,
plan.
definitely. You can.
I actually thought, had this idea last week, but just to float it to you guys, is that we have a pretty good opportunity here in Spartan Glass Isle. Because this is actually a secret pirate cove that only we know of. Our other hideout down south, Tidewater Rock, a lot of people know about that. This might be a pretty good place to actually stock up a little bit, to have as something we can hide things in for real.
Hinson would also know, along with his.
Hinson would know, but I trust him.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, it's still more secure than Tidewater Rock, but it's not completely
is.
impossible that someone would find us.
No, the front door is guarded by those hellish death traps the Golgans put in. There's also a monster that's still stalking the halls up there that will keep things out, most likely. So unless they know the exact entrance of the cove, the hidden cove, we are pretty damn safe in here. I just thought that could be something for us to have stashed, if we want to hide treasure or something, this would be the place to do it, I think.
And we're pirates, we gotta bury treasure somewhere.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's mandatory.
Is there like a mechanical thing for claiming something as a cove, or is it just you want to?
I just want to float the idea that we should
Declare
treat it. We shouldn't just abandon this place and forget about it ever existed. It's actually a pretty cool cove, like secret pirate hideout for us to have.
Agreed. And also, speaking of, Tempest would ask Imogen if we want to go on like a tour, because it was also a Golgan ruin. There's an old Golgan temple. There was some shit there. I don't think we ever learned about what it was, like a weird water pool or something.
Yeah, she'll have it, definitely.
Yeah.
She'd love to.
And,
You show her out. Take a look.
Yeah, I would walk them through, and as our new dedicated researcher, want to float something by them as well. So this is a perfect opportunity, actually. Been meaning
When
to
the
talk
two of you
to
are
them for a while.
alone, the Widowmaker. Yeah. What does Tempest want to say?
Well, yeah, I guess we'll start off just with the introduction and do like, do you want to do like a mutual tour? I'll tell you about all the gruesome things that happen, and you tell me all the all the things you notice.
Oh yes, actually, the Golgan mostly wrote down all the things they did. They were very proud of it.
Oh, fascinating.
Sure, we'll find murals and runes that'll tell us the whole story.
Well, that's great. I'd love to hear it. Yeah, what Tempest will say. Tempest would like to explicitly tell Imogen about the plan that only the officers know about, or what their goals are. And say, I hear tell of this Master of Gale Wind's abilities sound remarkably similar to my own. We come from a similar region. The only other thing I know about the region is the revealed existence of Golgan ruins. And last time we were here, there was a pool of water that interacted strangely. I am maybe fishing here, but if, Imogen, you could demonstrate some sort of tangible connection between those three, I am certain perhaps the captain could be convinced of some kind of expedition to the Sodden Lands. Were there something to be gained there, of course.
Well, that place is notoriously dreary and terrible. I've little
Stands to
interest in
reason that
walking through
maybe-
the filthy mud, but the ruins might be worth the risk. He says.
Is there
As
something
for-
there? Am I reaching?
The secret power of the Golgan is certainly well documented. Well, it's well documented that it exists. Yes. The one who would know the most about it, though, probably is one of the people who wields it to this day, at least according to legend. This was a slight frown. All this is. It's hard to find written sources. The most I can find is often notes taken by various Pathfinder expeditions.
Well, there's a temple here. I'm happy to escort you if you wish to read all about Bright Glass Isle. And like I said, no, I'm just guessing here and would have no way of further reaching past that. But if a connection could be proven there, then suddenly I think that we would both be able to get a lot more of what we want, eh?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this Master of the Gale Winds. The name might have been mentioned, but I probably wasn't paying attention. It probably sounds like a pirate. Shrugs. Never really cared much for that sort of thing.
Still,
As for the power of the Golgan, I think there's one place here you can, well, not here specifically, but certainly a place that's known for being marked by it. The Isle of Whirl's Rock. A rather large place, really, close to Arena. It's used to be a
Whirler's
place that
Rock.
was inhabited. Yes, it used to be a place that was inhabited, but I don't think anyone lives there anymore. It is scarred, broken and shattered. Long ago, they say that a couple of powerful mages fought there, using the power they had each discovered, searching for the Golgan ruins. Only one of them left the island, and, well, she said, lowers her voice as she looks around. Suppose we're not at sea, but they say that the one who left was Ruxmada. She sort of shakes her head at the name.
can you remind me? I know we've heard that name before. It's not coming to me.
Yes, she is the Dread Lich
Crazy
Queen
Lich Lady.
who gave the Hurricane King the dead hand. One of the, I would say, arch villains of the Shackles.
It's more like a... Yeah, certainly.
You scare children with her, pretty much.
Imogen is at least scared of saying her name and would not if she was on sea. Right now she's on land, fortunately. but she's not a particularly. She believes that the bad luck from that situation of mentioning that name has been documented enough that she's not going to mess with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's not a sailor. Like
Is it
she's not
superstition
superstitious.
if if a dead hand
Ugh.
comes and strangles you? No.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's just say that aisle, the whole aisle is covered in ash, weird spires of mixed black glass flesh and bone, sometimes with moving things inside. This, say it can turn liquid and move like tar, but with mind like hundreds and thousands of dead people. Gruesome,
Where?
eerie
Look me
battlegrounds.
on the map where this island is.
Yes, it's here is this one. This whole one.
Also in the region. Interesting. So if I wanted to understand better the secret of the Golgan magic, that would be the place to visit?
At least it is where you can see what happens when people do understand the secret of it and begin to utilize it.
It's a
Say
start.
it's horrendous. The kind of things that stay with you. But it might also be quite far from what you've heard of this other pirate. Unless
Yes,
he delves into the dark art of... And then we cut, right, cinematically, to mid-conversation between Hernelius Fitch, who's speaking to Artemis. He says, yes, necromancy.
Yeah.
Artemis asked you, he's gone as captain. Do you know much of necromancy? Presumably Artemis would say, what? And he said, yes, necromancy, as we cut in the conversation.
Well, I know a little bit. I have this nifty cursed staff, and some of the spellcraft I do, I suppose, is close to it. But I am not I'm not a student of the art, or whatever you call it. No.
In your dive down to the ship, was there anything that suggested such involvement in the ship's demise?
Artemis thinks back. Was there anything that would suggest that in its demise?
I mean, that's up to interpretation, I guess. Right?
Well, we saw lots of jellyfish. A really big jellyfish. A big shark. Small sharks. And a...
I mean, the caster knew magic, I guess.
It was some sort of nature priest of some kind.
Druid.
It's... I don't recall anything in particular.
No. All right. He said a nod slowly. Just... Right.
How so?
Well, I wanted to make sure that when this little adventure of ours is over, that I don't seem like I've been holding anything back.
Aha.
The manner in which I befriended the presumably late Captain Jalazar was I was a surgeon first, and he required parts for his work, and he had an interest in studying the capabilities of those who have passed beyond the veil, so to speak, if I'm be flowery.
Right.
I did nothing untoward, nothing that wasn't legal in the port where it happened.
Artemis shrugs and says, my dear...
Although it's a place where many things can
My dear doctor,
Can occur.
I do not exactly care where you have gotten your skill. I only care that you employ it for the good of the crew. But do you think that Artemis looks out over the railing? Do you think he's still down there? Did he necromance himself? Is that your fear?
I have no fear, Captain. I simply wish there to be no secrets between us.
Fair enough. You have...
I have not delved into those arts myself, but I know that he had he was driven. A driven man, certainly. And the smuggling, the moving things was a stepstone to his own studies. A brilliant man, certainly, but also one that he believed that the methods don't define. You could use dark arts for something productive.
Right.
I make no excuses for him. I hope that's not what it sounds like. I mean to say that what you might find down there, I don't know what it's going to be, but he certainly was fond of collecting magic.
Artemis thinks, well, I can appreciate that.
And a warning, perhaps. As he sort of says, this is not anything I've... If I have more of an inkling, Captain, would you rather I hold my tongue, since it is simply perhaps a personal fear?
No, by all means, go ahead. Speak.
The ship was torn apart, yes?
Yes, it seemed like something attacked it, I believe.
Perhaps something that could have smashed it apart. Angrily, hateful creature.
Yes, absolutely possible.
It could be the Bakekujira.
The what now?
Yes, it's the only name I know for it. Something that happens out here, close to the whaling settlements.
Hmm.
Say that sometimes the greatest of whales, those who have lived the longest, in life they learn to fear the harpoon. And then when they die, once they die, it doesn't stop them. He was fascinated, the captain, by these abilities the ability to self-animate after death. That something living could, through sheer hate, form its stay within the world. These creatures are massive and certainly terrible in power, while in life so placid. In death, I've only heard the story from Tian sailors. They say it is relentless. It hunts the ship, shatters it from below, or tips the whole thing by leaping, landing on the deck, and breaking it. Surrounded by all the various things that has eaten from its rotting flesh and turned into its undead minions. The moving army that never rests.
But why would such a creature attack the Brian Banshee? It wasn't a whaling vessel, was it?
No. As I understand it, it will attack any vessel. It still has the mind of the creature. It knows not the difference.
Right. Well, that would certainly be a terrible thing to experience down there. If it's big enough to break the ship.
If you see something like it, I would hasten that you run. Swim, get away any way you can. Thing will... If it can shatter a ship...
Does Artemis know anything of this creature?
You could do an Oceans or Shackles lore check.
I got
Or
sailing,
something else if you have something that's appropriate.
Sailing lore, warfare lore, occultism.
I would let a sailing lore or an occultism work, since occultism is like sort of appropriate for the.
Sure, I'll do sailing
Your
lore.
type.
I'm decent at that.
Yeah.
Oh, lagged. S-
Gabby knows of no such creature.
I won't probably know much either. There we go, finally. Well, one higher. And it's a lore check.
Yeah, well, sailors say that if you
Yes.
see a dead seagull fly,
Uh-huh.
you should seek land as soon as possible.
Hmm.
Not necessarily, you don't really know why, but maybe, it always seemed sensible. I mean, it seems like some weird shit going on, but
Seems like a sailor's wisdom for sure.
If
run
there's-
from the shore. Run for the shore.
If there's a fucking glitch, like on the map, there's that picture of the whale with like seagulls flying around it and like a castle. If there's a lich out there with a fucking whale
Undead whale
riding
castle.
in the castle, I might have to join his crew. I mean, it's.
Wow. Wow.
That's like, look at it! Oh my god, that's the best.
I mean, yeah, that whale thing up there, that's
Oh my
something for
God.
Warhammer. What is what that is?
Huge whale. Oh.
But yeah, hopefully it's
Okay.
not that size of a thing that's coming. But
That's what Gabby's thinking about. She's thinking about like if you could like it would be like a shark instead of a whale. That was big, angry, and undead. You know.
I feel like a whale the size of a castle smashing a boat wouldn't have just torn it into two pieces. It would have just pulverized it completely, right?
maybe it was a surgical strike. Maybe it hit them with flipper, like a karate chop. Like, chunk.
You don't ruin my dream.
Whale's
well,
a monk.
yeah, key strike from the whale. I mean, Artemis will gravely nod as the sailor wisdom is imparted to him. Thinking that that would seem problematic to face down there, for sure. Secretly hoping that this old man is just, paranoid maniac. But
So was he trying to, as Gabby, like, anyone talking about monsters and ships, is like, oh, hey, hi. So was he trying to control the big undead whale, or was he, like, hoping to become willing undead in death?
was he hunting it? Was he seeking it out?
Yeah, like, what's
Well,
the
perhaps.
relationship here?
He wanted to learn how he could do something similar.
With
I feel like
himself.
Smash cut back to the other conversation, right? Of we see Imogen standing with one of the rusty knives or sort of cutting tools and hooks that was up there by the altar. Explaining, and then they would disembowel the creature, spread them out, and by the very layer of how the entrails fell upon the altar, they would be able to tell the future. Mr. Tempest, excited. I mean, the future, right?
Tempest is just sort of looking hungrily there at the prospect, possibility.
I mean, they say such art is lost to the future that you can't really know what happens anymore. Lost omens and all that, but sometimes you wonder.
I
It was
just
so
because it's not seen
crispy.
to us, just doesn't mean it's not there.
You know, I mean, as she taps her glasses and says, maybe we just aren't doing it right. But they could do it well enough to build an empire. Made from the guts of, well, anyone really. So what's the fascination with this Galewind man, anyway?
He's like me, and we seem to have enough in common that I wonder if there is an unknown reason why. If
Sort of
so,
a destiny, maybe?
destiny perhaps, or a series of unknown events in my past, or who knows? Be honest, and we'll copy almost like a dark mirror to not Artemis's like winning smile, but like a mirror of that, like a just like a
Her dead eyes.
not the dead eyes, but just
Yeah.
like that sort of like, to be honest, I don't really care.
Reflected
I
in
see
the
opportunity.
like you know, in the spot where Imogen has brushed off the rust from the old gutting
Mhm.
tool. You know.
Yeah. Says, I can't explain how I do what I do. It's like breathing. It just happens, and it's intoxicating. And I want more. All I know about this man is that he is like me, but he has more, and that we're from a similar region, him from the surface, of course, me from the deep below, and that the existence of Golgan ruins and the, well, locals who seem to have raised him is the only leads I have as to what may have caused this connection that we both share.
She
If
sort of taps her cheek a few times, and well, I mean, there are many things people say they see in the hurricane out there. The big clam you heard about. That was supposedly originating from that region. Certainly not like any other clam I've heard about. Pearl, unlike any other, but probably also a bit of different personality. Mostly they just get dug out of the sand and put in a pot. But anything that's close to the hurricane, anything that survives and lives out there, is it so unreasonable to think that the hurricane somehow leaves a lasting image?
that's what I want to understand better, but I can feel it almost calling to me. I want to know more.
They say in the last days of the Golgan Empire, he says, you know, using the they pretty liberally,
Mm-hmm.
that their ruins and temples fell mostly at the same time. A collapse, as it were, a calamity, earthquakes and such, land splitting.
Hmm.
And that many of the ruins, therefore, have things trapped in them. Things that didn't get out when the calamity happened and haven't been able to dig their own way out, trapped in rooms too small for them or otherwise. Also, that many of the things the Golgan had created were either able to survive dying in a strange way or didn't really need much to stay alive. That within many of the ruins you find things that move, that can still devour, eat, and sometimes think and talk and plan.
You don't say.
Imagine what a creature that had lived so long would know. It would have a perspective we couldn't even imagine. Even being imprisoned for so long, it would have an idea of Golgan society that we couldn't even hope to understand. They would know
You
what was there
know.
before the eye.
Hmm.
And think about it. The closer you get to the Eye of Abendego, the more things get terrifying. The gallows spires, for example. Imagine tall black monoliths standing in the middle of the ocean, surrounded by nothing, with a single entrance. Who built them? Why? No one knows. But they're close enough to the Abendego for it to not be an accident.
How could it be?
And I
Ooh.
believe they're made by some of the same stuff that's covering Motako Island. The monoliths. Though that's certainly not of Golgan make. That's something else. Something that came before or after, I don't know. It feels like when living in this place that there's so many questions and no one damn well asks them. I mean, am I alone in this, Tempest? Sometimes it feels like I'm the only one who cares about these ruins.
She looks at Imogen and says, well, I am at the end of the day still a pirate, so for completely selfish reasons, of course. But no, not anymore.
He nods as he says pirates and sort of snorts slightly. Yes, of course, yes. It's just, there is plunder down here, but yes, it is usually not. No, it's not profitable to get it because death follows. But what is more valuable than plunder,
Power.
and no offense meant, but the life of pirates, is the knowledge of what happened and how. I mean,
How to do it again.
or avoid it, whichever way you go. I just think
Yes,
the
yes,
first step
whichever
is
way.
knowing.
Yes, the first step is
If there
knowing.
is a calamity trapped in one of these dungeons somewhere, aren't we just waiting for it to show up unannounced as some fool digs into it unprepared without understanding what they're doing?
Of course, you're right, Imogen. Someone has to wield it.
I believe that the people
Responsible.
who do this the most, she says, according to Pathfinder journals, she sort of pats her hand as if she actually does have it in her like book store, like as if she's patting a book. Says the Kuru are the only ones they sail out in their boats to find these ruins and dig into them. They know what's in there, and the problem is if I talk to them, they would try to eat me, presumably.
Oh, I think that you might have some better luck the next time. Where can we find these Kuru?
Or at least I don't think they write things down.
Well, starting with where we can find them now is a place to begin.
That's, well, I mean, the Cannibal Isles, clearly. Or I suppose they would show up wherever you have something they really, really want.
Interesting. Yeah, Tempest will go on the rest of the walkthrough and also point out. I do believe there was a pool of water that had some strange properties. It was like showing visions, I think.
Yeah.
But
She'll
also
look
did
at it
something
and read
hazardous.
the ruins. I believe this is a scrying pool, or used to be a scrying pool. You would sacrifice someone in it, and the blood would form into shapes. It still seems to be enchanted, but I don't really know magic, she says. Just that part of it might still do something, though. Again, after the death of Eridan, it seems that visions have sort of lost their traction.
Interesting. Well, it doesn't sound like it's sure that there's a connection there, but it also wasn't ruled out. So Tempest will go on the rest of the tour and listen attentively, trying to understand more until we head back to the ship.
Imogen will basically also point out that you think actually the most interesting part of this ruin is the lighthouse up top, the part where a glass golem was once used to cause light to reflect,
yes.
to be beamed out. To make a base, to make a place, and then use it to sort of attract enemies, really, to then draw them in so that they can die, to fuel your blood magic is particularly devious. And that light should be able to pierce very far. Yes. Very, very far. certainly now that we're surrounded by water, you could shine to many places. Could perhaps be repaired and used for Morse code or something like it. Though I suppose it would reveal it to anyone close by.
Yes, I think it would be a slightly go against the whole hidden base thing, but worth keeping in mind. You never know what harebrained scheme that could come in useful in one day.
You'd need a pretty strong light source. You could blind something with it. Like a whale
Say,
or something. Trucks.
something bigger, perhaps.
Something that lives in the sea. I don't know.
Close.
Some sort of fish. Trucks.
Ah, Imogen. Imogen, you are very, very quickly rising in my estimation.
She nods as if that's natural, given her knowledge of an interest in Golgan lore. Though she's trying not to say anything too insulting about the ocean, since Tempest is from there. But she, to her mind, it is full of yucky, wet things that are thoroughly outside of her area of interest.
Well, she is not wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, so much more. Anyway.
Yeah. Speaking of the ocean, the storm lasts for 3 days.
What?
Goodness.
Yes, it's really blowing out there.
So,
All right. So is there anything we can like? This is a small island, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
and to get out, you'd have to either brave the storm or walk through the traps and chambers and a stalking beast, as you said.
Hmm. Can we do fishing here? Is there any fishing in here? Maybe.
You probably could fish. Probably not a lot to catch, but
Doing nothing for 3 days is gonna drive Gabby crazy.
just the same as sailing. You're just not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Ransburger will begin starting the mandatory fighting sessions.
Yes.
No, Rosie. Not Vance.
Oh, that's
Ro-
true. Yeah.
Rosie, yeah,
Rosie.
she's the current
Yeah.
Close enough. Yeah.
Wasn't
bird.
Yeah.
Yes, where she
tournament.
will play her fiddle and people will fist fight, and yeah, and poor Robin. Basically, we just see a montage of Robin getting punched in the face. So enough that we as the audience feel a little bit bad for him. He didn't really deserve this. I mean, he just got robbed. And had to find any job. Right now, here he is.
Yeah, must
no,
be.
I think if we have a couple days of downtime, anyways, it is time for a chat with Robin for Praxia.
All right. He's nursing a black eye and a swollen chin, broken lip.
So we'll, basically ambush him somewhere private in the ship. I mean, in the evening when people are starting to make their way to go to sleep and all that.
Mm.
We'll take him to the side and look at him with a sort of almost neutral expression. Before Praxia asks, Robin, I gotta know, why did you sign on for work on this ship?
You seemed to be professional. You had got a letter, and I thought maybe I could apply my trade and see if I could find a place that was a bit more and appreciative of what I do.
After all that I've seen about him so far, the way he's acting, like, is he being genuine here, Malachi? Like, is that his reason, practice things?
Is that his reason, Praxu thinks? Yeah, Praxu believes he actually believes Robin would be a good liar. Because, that's sort of required by an illusionist to be able to deceive people. But in this moment, he seems to be somewhat genuinely nursing this. He's clearly thought about this himself as to why he joined a ship. You actually sort of the realization here might be he didn't think too much about it being your ship.
That's fair. Frexel like looks at the floor, lets out a almost disappointed sigh. See, she'll continue. Look, quite frankly, the only reason I didn't veto your application when I heard about it was because I thought this could be quite entertaining. Because quite frankly, I'm a sore loser, and oh boy, you were involved. That is not a good situation to be in. The situation was too juicy to pass up on. But I'm not really having fun anymore, because it's honestly quite sad.
Because you're so pathetic.
So, that aside, I have a proposition. Or perhaps more of an ultimatum, really. I want to give you one of two choices. Well, I'll give you two choices, one of which you can feel free to pick. Option 1, next port, not necessarily this one obviously, but any populated place we might arrive at. You get off the ship, and I never see you again. That's option 1. It's the easy one. We'll both be happier for it. Now, option 2. I do believe that you have got some skills. You certainly helped get one up on me. You show that you at least have some basic competence that could be developed into something. But that's not going to be easy. You could be something, I think. It would be a road, certainly. But there might be something. That could be option 2. But for option 2, I require not only determination, but also actual palpable success. Should you fail in that, well, it's honestly back to option 1. So, long story short, if you want to stay on the ship, you need to be successful at something. And I can at least point you in the right direction, I think.
He likes the sound of that.
Very well. In that case, sort of, Frexel like briefly looks around to go fetch Jack and Ikiko for me, please. I don't care what they're doing currently, whether they're sleeping, whether they're busy. Get them.
He nods. All right, yeah. And he sort of hobbles along to go fetch him.
Once they're all assembled.
Conspiracy at the front.
Yeah, let's make our group in the corner here.
Throw them all overboard right now.
Jack has a grin. He bet against Robin and won. Obviously.
The odds cannot have been that great.
No, but he talked him up. He was a wizard, he said. But Ikiko here is acting, standing at attention, back clear and ready to receive official words. She's takes this seriously, part of her duties on the ship. Well, Robin is still just he's got like a wet piece of cloth that he's like rubbing his black eye with.
Rexo will look to the three of them. Basically, after giving them a slight nod and greeting, of course only to Ikiko and Jack, because who cares about Robin? She'll say, all right, here's what's happening. Jack, you're too smart for your own good, but you got good ideas. Robin has quick fingers and a desperate need to improve himself to get anywhere in life. And Ikiko, you are angling for leadership. So, from now on, of course, not an official order approved by the captain or everything, but by me personally, you three will be working together. Next civilized port we get into, your task will be to get something done. I don't care what it is, but it has to be successful, it has to be profitable, and it has to be something worth talking about. I'm sure Jack has all kinds of plans. Ikiko, your job will be to make sure that it doesn't go too ambitious. But I want to see success from the three of you.
Robin looks to the others, feeling at least the pressures off of him. Jack does the sort of wink and finger gun situation. While Ikiko looks at Praxu and looks to these two, and doesn't really have a reply at the order. So, I shall endeavor to impress. So.
Very good. And Robin, your task in this operation will be to impress Ikiko. If I don't hear a glowing review of whatever it is you contributed, you are off this ship. Ikiko, if you lied to me about his accomplishments, you will be off the ship. Are we clear?
Who looks at Robin is perfectly clear. I've had some questions about certain members of this crew for a long time. And I haven't even been here for that long.
I understand.
As Jack
Very
says,
good.
and as the leader of this little crew, I think I'll start with a briefing.
Jack, Ikiko is leading this group. You're the ideas guy.
Leader of the ideas position. So at least an officer.
Close enough.
And he begins, well, Praxu, what port are we going to?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Right, well.
I expect you will not have a lot of time to plan once you get there.
They'll get to work on it. Whatever it ends up being.
Very good. They have full freedom, but they gotta impress.
Mm-hmm. Somehow.
Next session, we're putting aside our character sheets and playing as them.
You guys figure this
Okay.
shit out.
They're full freedom unless they do something stupid and get the rest of the officers' attention.
You don't want that.
Possibly daring, ambitious, but they also have to be successful, so. Yeah. We'll see what they figure out. Worst case, they're all off the ship, right? So.
Yeah. Gabby has, wondered how far she could throw Jack overboard. Like,
Poor, these poor people. Anyone else want to do something for the 3 days, or do we skip to the end of the 3 days?
Gabby will just do her usual, drills. And otherwise, do some repairs on her shield. brew, you know, usual stuff.
Yeah, I'm Artemis studying maps and reviewing naval tactics and stuff like that. But he's generally waiting at store. Maybe he'll do some drawings of like how he could spruce up the place. Maybe you know, he could have like a little lounge or something in here in the cove. You know, somewhere on the cliffs there we could have some nice chairs and couches and some tables, maybe a bar cabinet, you know, stuff like that. We could hang out a little bit.
Like a potted plant for some reason with a
Yeah.
palm tree, even though there are
yeah.
actual palm trees on the beach. You're
Yeah.
like, yeah, I mean, just needed something.
Bowl with a goldfish.
A miniature palm.
Does
Yeah.
always imagine keeping the gruesome sort of torture as like mutilation, like imagery of the build of the natural stonework, or would he polish over it, or you know, would that be disingenuous to the location, or like, does he appreciate the Golgan for the historicity it has, or
Not
is he more like
really.
functional?
He views the Galgan as a misbegotten and terrible mistake of history. And if they could be completely annihilated and never be talked about again, that would probably be for the best. He has heard the music of them, and it almost drove him insane. And he is these days more of a stay fuck away or shoot first and ask questions later when it comes to Golgan stuff. He's not intrigued to investigate into that at all, having almost suffered a fate worse than death. So yeah, no, he would he would definitely smash up the statues and whatnot in the area he would at least languish. He wouldn't put enough effort into the whole dungeon. That's there to keep any people that come in the front door gone. So that should probably be as it is. But like down in the cove itself, yeah, you should probably spruce that up a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, I think Grask. I mean, Artemis has certainly come out with a lot of tactics in the past while, and you know, Grask is a fighter at heart. He is a bit of a, you know, the battle is a chaotic field to be on. But there's something about the tactics that he enjoys, and by gosh, if it's effective for our group, it's going to be effective for the crew here. So I think he's not ever going to be as good as leading them as Artemis is, but he's certainly going to try and get some people to spar a little bit and try some of those tactics out and see, get some confidence up. Maybe teach people a few things, how to use a rapier a bit better. Make sure we have some able fighters amongst everyone here. So, something like that.
Hammond, he actually seems to be a very able fighter when it comes to it.
All right.
When you recruit, thoroughly skilled.
Very good.
Right. At the end of the 3 days, the storm calms down. There is a sort of a bit of an after rain continuing to slosh down outside, but no real wind to speak of. Still, you have a weather mage. Tempest can still push the ship at a slow pace.
Yeah, we can make it work.
By calling forth the power of the winds. But yeah.
Practice.
And you're not going far. Maybe actually windless is pretty decent when you're just going out to stay in the same place and do diving.
Yeah. Probably for the best.
You've all taken your full rests. I should prepare to go
Yes.
further down
Yeah.
into the deeper.
we need some more of that water breathing.
Yes. Bit more of that.
Should restock on a few more of those potions.
That would be nice.
Be nice, but I don't know where we can buy them.
Not here, presumably.
No.
No.
Well,
I
would you
have
look at
one-
that? Just in case this ever happened, I
Yes.
picked one up when we were in Quint.
Hooray!
yeah, You could do your thing and just have one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have prescient consumable as well as prescient planner. So
Alright.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, if it comes to it, you can have one. Yeah, I also prepared like one emergency cast of water breathing.
I will happily take the potion in that case.
I also have a emergency second level cast just in case too, so it's good to have some redundancy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Especially if
Whoever
I am
wants the extra potion,
incapacitated.
you can pay for it. But
Yeah,
there
what's
it
the
is.
cost?
I don't know. Let's see. Water breathing potion. PF2. 11 gold.
Water breathing, 11 gold. Oh, that's
11 gold.
really not that bad.
I'll pay 11 gold. I was like, damn, I should have bought. Oh, why? Thank you.
Hey. Oh, you're welcome, Captain.
Always has a plan, the Widowmaker. I say, yes.
Well, you know, it can't have. Well, yeah. It's I do not want to imagine what it must be like for you guys going down there. Can't be losing any of you.
It's very
in
disconcerting.
my natural terrain.
It's quite disconcerting. I am frankly amazed that you can exist as well as you can up here compared to how it is down there. It's a
Natural advantages.
yes, undoubtedly. In his codex for potion. There you go.
Always
Yep.
good to have on.
I really is one of those potions you always have one of in this campaign. That and a potion of swimming. Alright. Yeah. I guess Dustly and Sorcel, we will brave the depths once more.
You're using the spell for this one, right? Because the potion only lasts like an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, the spell's been
casts.
cast.
Yeah,
Great.
potions are for emergency.
Yes.
All right.
Into the
And you
depths.
will
You die.
just dive down and swim. Into the deep, deep darkness.
Yes, cast light.
None of you can see, except for, of course, Grassquare's light spell.
I do too.
Yeah.
Me.
My aquatic eyes can see in the dark.
I was gonna say, and the people who has always been seen, being able to see in the dark. We were born in it, molded by it.
Raised. You merely adopted the ocean.
All right. This
But I suppose
map
Gabby
is
did
a bit,
adopt the ocean, actually.
bit different because this map actually is somewhat hard to do. So we'll see how this works. But yeah, because it is a map with a Z level, which is always trouble.
I have seen some on the map subreddit. There are some people who are posting these sort of slightly isometric maps to like account for like sea levels. And, like, Kind of work.
I gotta say, I'm rather taken with those. It doesn't make sense until you play with one, and then you're like, oh, I
Don't really
see.
have that. Don't really have a lot to work with because Paizo from way long ago. They never predicted we'd be doing this.
Huh.
Oh, I need to sneeze suddenly. Never mind. All right. So
Ugh.
we are going here. I'm gonna send you to the map. Let you load it while I talk.
It just happened. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Swimming down and down the cliff, you have the sort of the cliff slowly, a steep cliff on one side here, swimming down. At the top of it, there's some corals and whatnot. Well, down here, it's just a bit of like a rocks scattered across the sort of almost like a moon landscape, like this sort of gray, dusty surface. A little bit of marine snow sort of bellowing along. The wind and such from above, the lack of it anyway, seems to have no effect on the movement of the water down here. Some other current seems to stir it from below. It's almost like a continuous light wind moving as the water does. Moving down, you can see the occasional black sea anemone with its long tendrils sort of waving up. They get no sun down here. Probably just filtering whatever floats down from the cliff above the distant tropical isles. Looking down, you can see the lacking half of the ship from a good distance. There's not much to obscure the view. The wood looks more weathered down here. It's not deep enough to have immense pressure, but certainly enough to sort of. It has had quite a tumble coming down here. Still, it's standing upright, sunken somewhat into the sand, and covered in just a little bit of like the new muscle growths and whatnot that begin moving in to the wreck. The thing that you see from a distance is the figure standing at the helm. Even from high up, you can see the hat, the wide brim of it, the hands on the wheel, as it stands here, sort of a waterlocked cloak, and leather clothes slowly billowing in the undersea wind.
See.
Like lash himself to the wheel or something.
Oh, he was a
Yes,
hobby
indeed.
necromancer.
Move closer. That there is like fastenings to the wheel as to prevent himself from being thrown apart. And even now, you can see, well, as you swim closer, you'll see hands that have been, one hand that's been bound to hold on to it. As the corpse is standing upright in the water. You have little time to inspect the man, though. As you swim down, a couple of creatures swim up to meet you.
Okay.
They are sizable monsters, certainly, and look something like this. Can I just show this?
There.
Multi-armed, large underwater things. They seem to be very, very quick in the water as they burst up faster than any of you can swim. We're moving
Does look very dangerous.
on either side of this ship.
Did he just burst out of the sand, or where did it come from?
Seemingly from the shadow down below.
Mm-hmm.
Rushing, as if they somehow detected you arriving.
Right. I have this bless spell effect on me. I don't think it's active anymore. Can't remove it though. I can't see it.
Effects? I don't see an effect on you either.
Okay. Maybe it's just me.
It's
I have it as well.
It's going
Yeah.
to be in the sequence, so...
We had this
See,
issue before.
Yeah.
Menaka,
Under
if
the
you
little-
have to do this, in the top left, under token controls, second column at the very bottom, there's Show Sequence Manager. Under Manager, there's 2 persistent
Oh,
effects
yes.
that you can click away.
Kill it.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that works.
Well,
Look at that. Learning something new every day. I feel like I learned that once before, though. Which.
yes, it happened before.
With the Mage
did
Hand incident, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Do not speak
All
of
right.
it.
Let's throw down with the Chardas.
How about thee?
Go down.
As they rush up to fight you.
Extra creepy Gabby portrait.
I love it so much.
I don't know why the nose of the thing is like veined. It's like, why is the shark nose vascular like that? It's kind of
It's
disconcerting.
so ripped.
Yeah, so ripped.
Oh, no encounter. That doesn't look right.
Yeah, I have to reconnect as well.
I need to zoom in on, like, all the way in on the Tempest every so often, because that portrait, like, when you zoom out, it's like, oh yeah, it's fun, and then you zoom in, like, oh no, that's a very disconcerting portrait actually. There's something terrible, terrible going on.
That's the idea.
She looks like, or they look like, they would say to you while looking at you with the big eyes, I don't really understand pain, but I am trying to learn. She grasps for you like, oh no, no.
Exposure.
Still lacking some initiative rolls, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, sir. Had to load back in. It wasn't. It was grayed out when it shouldn't
No, yeah, I have no encounters, so I'll try to reload as well.
Reload fix it for me.
Yeah. Load and load and load and load and bap. Load and load and load.
be. It is fun to kind of play Tempest a little bit like an alien.
Yeah.
Well, they are sort of.
There's an
Alien.
alien mind just looking so detached and
Yeah.
the cold, senseless evil of an alien intellect.
I mean,
so far beyond
all
what is
Hollywood
good.
Alien is based on underwater creatures, basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's horrific.
it's not completely.
I'm just
Like,
trying to
how-
understand what it means to be human.
Enough
Don't,
chit chat.
it's horrible.
Restrain the specimen. It's like, oh,
No, Gabby
I
has
must
given up.
inspect.
Understanding humans is just, I mean, it's baffling. They make no sense at all.
I am baffled. Blackwater Sharda.
We'll try to scare one.
Yes. Yes, I will. The south one. Aha! This. Did I...
Surely you have a way to intimidate that's not language dependent, right?
I don't have intimidating glare yet.
Okay.
I
So it doesn't
think.
speak your language.
They don't speak my language. That's okay. I'll try anyway. Maybe I roll really, really well. Nah! No, that's not gonna impress anyone.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah.
More
yeah.
like a.
It's just going directly for you.
Yeah, he would. Yeah. Is it me?
So
Well
Did
motivated.
we have our exploration actions on us? Just
I'm always scouting
Figure
as
it
an
into
inspiration
combat.
action. Yeah.
just I'm usually guarded, so sort of
Sure.
relevant, right?
Let's see here.
That means
What was my own set too? Search. Alright. Yeah, makes sense.
Alright, yeah. You have, we've been in situations like this before. It is imperative that Artemis not be hurt. So, he will act accordingly. First of all, the banner is being smashed into the deck. Inspire us all. Plant the banner.
plant banner. Ah,
That the effect.
The plant banner.
The plant banner. Tempest may help me do it.
it is in fact made of wood.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is one action. Then... I can get you into combat here. So I could get, for example, Praxu and Gabby to the south one.
I have a question.
I'd like that.
We're underwater. Does your courageous advance say stride, or does it say any movement?
Good question. It probably says stride, doesn't it? Let me see here. The stride advance says... Yeah, reaction to stride. So I guess I can't move people underwater. Curses!
Yeah.
Never mind then. Oh,
Naval training is good, no? If you had.
huh?
Because then I don't have to do... Naval training would be good if you had an extrovert.
I do, but then I can't cast any spells.
That's fine.
I think I'd rather be safe than sorry. Yeah, I'll point to the guy in the south and see if I can. I don't know anything about them. I haven't like gotten the lore. I'll do the safe before. Safety before all. I will turn invisible. Boop. Catch you later. I'm done.
Let's do.
Yeah. Half tempted to delay. Guys are spooky. No, I'm not gonna delay. I would actually like to start off with a recall knowledge to see if I can figure out what these things are.
All right.
It's like a nature society if they're humanoid.
Yeah. It'd be society then. Yeah.
Right.
Oh. Well, you know something about these things.
Hmm.
They are.
I don't know.
They're a type of monstrous humanoid that lives generally deep under the water, like in places where the sun doesn't go. Particularly, they're known to be incredibly xenophobic. They thoroughly dislike anything that is not their own kind. And generally, they're rarely seen with anyone. Even Tempest would know that. I don't even know if Tempest would know what these are because they don't go up to the heights where things really grow and sort of happen in that way. They're fairly large creatures. They lay lots of eggs when they do, and they are known to sort of live generally around shrines to monstrous deities. What they're doing here, you don't know. They're not known to really like one another particularly. As for what they're good at is that they seem to bring within them the cold of the very deep sea. They sort of breathe it out like long sort of areas, cones of sticky, icy bile that freezes the water and sort of sticks to creatures that are out here burning them. With cold, as it were. It's a burning feeling. They are also very tough physically. High saves, decent amount of resistances, high HP. Sort of creatures. Weakest
with
is
a
will,
breath
though.
weapon.
Yeah. Weakest is will. And breath weapon, yeah. But then they
Was
get
it
4
a-
arms. So,
Was it a
Success.
crit by any chance?
a success.
Success. All right. With my last 2 actions, then I will. Do I want to prepare a strike? No. Then I use my reaction for that. I guess I'm just gonna engage him. Like if I think he has a breath weapon, maybe I make sure he doesn't do that. And yeah, we're gonna go here and stab him. I do have sneak attack, and attack is flat-footed because I identified him. That's a natural 3 though, so that's gonna be a difficult proposition.
It looks like a no.
That is a no then. All right, return.
All right. Well, it's here, and it sees you and a bunch of creatures. So let's see if it can do the thing it wants to do.
Yeah, Praxo will have like said something along the lines of like, watch their ref before rushing forward to make sure this guy doesn't just move. Oh, okay, it's a large breath. Excellent, cool.
As it opens its jaws, out comes spewing sort of that was like a vomiting of black bile that instantly begins to freeze the water into these like nodules of ice that forms about anything it can stick to. Let's see if you can avoid the black bile. Look at that, Tempest.
It is a reflex save.
It is reflex, yeah. Basic reflex save.
I do enjoy reflex saves.
Have the damage.
Cone of that size, it's very difficult to like properly spread out for.
Need to be on opposite sides of him. The only way, really.
Okay,
Yeah.
you did what you could.
But then the other guy's just gonna come from the... I do love
So
the idea
it-
of everyone
it's
judging
nice.
dodging and Gabby not dodging because there's so many people in front of her. And it's just like, oh,
Didn't even see it.
face.
Then
no.
it turns its mouth after closing it to Praxu and will move to bite.
She was admiring Gresk's calves, you know? So
Oh
big,
boy.
so strong.
Crunching down. Tempest.
Oh, Lord.
All right, we will start off by channeling, getting the kinetic gate, and taking a hydro punch on the south one. Yeah. There we go. 10 damage and blast him. I'm sorry, I'm going to make your life hard, Manikai, but I'm pushing him 10 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Maybe we can reorient the map or something. Because
Okay.
then I will follow that up with Winter's Clutch. I'm just trying to keep that guy away while we finish off the other one. So it would be, I can't really see him, but like,
Yeah.
my guess is he's like here.
Oh, look at that. It got a little collar now.
It's got animations.
Hey, look at
Yeah.
that. That's cool. So yeah, the idea would
yeah,
be to push him
alright.
back, but still have him at the edge of it. I can't quite see where
Nope,
he is,
good.
but yeah, just
fine.
make his life hard. Try and keep him over
I
there.
got it.
Cool, appreciate it. Yeah, you know the drill. So we
He
pushed
doesn't seem
20
too
feet.
bothered by cold,
and
though.
difficult terrain.
You know,
Yeah, I figured.
he's fairly resistant to cold.
I just want him away. 20 feet and difficult terrain. That is my turn.
Right, I will shielding taunt. Raise a shield, and that other one is too far away, so I will taunt this one. Then I will attempt to swim. Let's see, athletics.
Calm water. DC 10,
Success,
so
I assume,
20 is a
which
crit.
is perfect. Which is how far is this
15.
again? 15. Well, I can get here. which is where I want it to be, and then I will strike this creature. Attempt to. Yes, a crit.
Nice.
Ape.
I did ally different reach enemy.
An enemy that is
that
off
stuff.
guard because of everything. Oh my goodness.
The chain.
Aha!
Sneak,
You
sneak,
fool!
stab,
Oh,
stab.
that's healthy.
Let's go.
Stabbing his big hide. Piercing it terribly.
I'm done.
Heavy.
Yeah, I mean, can I go over there?
Where did the other guy go? I don't see him.
He gets shoved out of the map by
Oh, okay.
Tempest.
Bye.
It's like here somewhere.
20 feet south of his current position,
Ah.
plus ice difficult terrain in his way. So
Fair enough.
hopefully that should buy us most of the turn.
Alright. Gonna chop.
He's in the darkness.
The darkness.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Alright.
Right. Huh. There you go. It's one move action, one swim action, I suppose. Can't see Artemis, somewhat away from other people. We'll move to bite Tempest. I think you blasted him, so well, actually, it doesn't have reach on the bite. Only reach on the claws, so it's going to be claw attacks.
Sucker.
Of course, our slashing damage, which makes it less likely to hit.
Crits.
It is a
course you
crit,
don't.
but I still have deflecting wave, which I will use and apply to slashing damage. All right. Ow. All right. How much pain?
Alright.
Ow.
Barely more damage than I took on a normal.
Yeah,
hit.
I was gonna say, I mean, she
No,
really
the claws are
fucked.
smaller than the big
That
teeth.
could've been-
you see.
It could have been a lot. Could have been worse.
And we'll swing again.
Ugh.
Barely a hit.
Okay, no deflecting wave. That's reaction. Already used it. There we go.
Lashes out. Artemis.
Okay. Do people still want naval training, or are you sort of in positions that you want to be?
Where I am right now.
Good, good.
And if it's also the naval training keeps people from getting off guard from aquatic combat. But,
Yeah, if they don't have underwater marauder for some reason,
I have underwater marauder, so
I have
I
to.
mean, the rest of us have swim speed, so we're not.
well, fair enough.
We have adapted to our surroundings. All right, excellent.
We're
Then.
born adapted.
It took me
Yes.
forever to learn how to walk. I mean, that's what we were talking about, right?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Artemis
Okay.
will sing a courageous anthem.
He's crawling under land and flopping around.
With Fortissimo, see if I can impress
Gonna
Krask.
say.
How does this work?
Ah! Ah!
Most
It's an embarrassing
goblins
time.
find out they don't know how to swim too late.
Would that impress Krask? Probably not.
no.
Find out the hard way.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Everyone gets the normal bonus, but at least I don't, I don't lose the point. So there's that. Then you say the guy up there. Yes. Will is his weakest save. Alright.
Not weak, but weakest.
Alright. Well, We can attempt a little bit of buffing here. Artemis will cast Fear on both of these and upcast it. Yeah.
Here's a classic.
That's a classic. Yes. Failure. Okay, so frightened 1 on one and frightened 2 on the other. Bad? Not bad. With that, Artemis is done.
Praxu.
Praxu will go for
Kill
the
him.
dual slice and certainly attempt to. 2 attacks at full map. I only get sneak attack once.
Right.
Good hit. And hit.
Yes, he hit with both.
It's
Finally.
the first time this has ever happened. And total of 40 from that. And then, yes, we will finally go for the Flending Strike.
What?
Which means the target takes a D8 bleed
What
damage
now?
per weapon dice.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah. He gets
Metal
raked
climb.
with the rapier, so he'll take 2d8 bleed.
Ooh.
Where in the bleed?
2d8 though. 2d8.
Just one D again. How do
Increase the die on the status, I believe.
Yes, double. There we go. That works.
Yeah,
I'll double a
alright.
D8, I guess. That's not exactly the same, but it works well enough for now.
Close enough. And that was 3 actions.
Resistance to any physical damage dice reduced by 5. That's nice.
Flensing. Ah, he truly is a red mantis.
Weird to do with a rapier rather than the
Sawtooth,
sawtooth sabers
yeah.
that are very good for that. But gotta make do.
Yeah. Maybe you've sawtoothed the
That's
rapier
why it's
slightly.
been so hard.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
tried with the rapier.
Yeah.
Well, you get all wrinkly on the water, makes it easy to
Mm,
do it. So
that makes
Well,
sense, yeah.
technique.
It will use its 3 actions to do frenzied strikes, attacking everything adjacent to it with its claws.
Oh, good.
Yes, one of those things.
He does have minuses because
Oh.
of the tall.
no, because
All right,
Yeah.
because he
I-
includes
he's
you.
Includes it.
targeting. Well, actually,
Also, he's underwater, which is a worse penalty. But yeah, all circumstance.
wait. Oh,
As he claws, because piercing is what he should do, but he can't do that. He's got claws, so no slashing. This is against Praxu. Miss due to water. This against Grask. Hit barely. And against Gabby.
that one.
Miss due to shield.
Uh-huh.
And the fear.
Shield, frighten,
And
and
frightened.
water.
Working.
Yeah. At least now he can feel better about himself. Except he also is bleeding. But recovers.
Really? The amazing ability I've only gotten to use it once so far has done 4 damage, and that's it.
Lost the creature for a little bit of damage.
Elemental
I'm gonna
blast.
retrain that immediately.
If it doesn't
And,
work right away, retraining.
Push him 10 feet away from me, please. Thank
Not
you.
about immediately, it's
And,
about waiting weeks to actually get it. Or get to use it.
Yep. Makes sense. And then we'll follow that up with another Winter's Clutch. Like so.
Why? That's off.
It's like the
Succeeds.
time when I
Right.
waited 5 weeks to reveal my archetype.
Yeah. No.
Imagine if you revealed your archetype and then all it did was do 4 damage once.
Yeah.
There we go. Does not get pushed back,
mean-
unfortunately, but
My archetype feed last time was like, you can smell slightly better. So real
I don't
great
see
stuff.
the roll.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot. Save for half. There we go. Takes now. There we go.
That half is not enough. Yeah.
All right.
It could be enough.
All right.
Immune.
I'm just playing goalie.
Right.
That's all I need to do.
Rask.
Right. I will attempt to strike.
Murder.
Let's see. Yes, the off guard helped.
Good.
All right.
Oh, and did ally reach attack?
Good
Mhm.
call. That's so good. That feat.
It is. It is the feat that made me play rogue. I'm gonna be honest.
Right. It is. Let's see. High fortitude. Yeah, I will. Anyone particularly? Yeah. Okay. I will shielding taunt same monster. Keep my shield up. And last action. I'm going to take another swing. See what I get. Another hit. Very good. Another 11. Right, Gabby, finish it off.
Okay.
Seems to fight, even dying, completely undaunted by your soul.
Gabby's gonna daunt him.
Ugh.
He's
And
daunted.
raise shield there. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Right.
Or third attack.
But I could also third attack him.
You could. The shield did protect you from a hit last time.
Yes, it did.
Third attack always hits though.
Every time we talk you into taking a third attack instead, you get crit afterwards.
Yeah, I couldn't
Fine.
die. You're right. You're
A
right.
few more levels, and I can keep everyone hasted, and then you can get an extra a third attack and shield.
So
See
here.
Malachi over there salivating like, yes, don't raise the shield. No.
Right, the Tempest.
Tempest.
Come on me.
Alright, a hit. That's okay.
I'm so scared.
Work with a hit.
Piercing cold. Can't stop that.
Another go.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Alright, that's a lot of damage all of a
Alright.
sudden.
Trump. Urgh.
Keep making that.
Trying to do it with biting. Maybe being a little bit less afraid next turn. It's another miss.
Alright, see if we can impress Grass this time.
Hey, look at this.
Yeah.
Doo-doo.
Ta-da. Check this out. Ah. 32.
Yes.
Alright, not a crit.
No.
Alright.
You need 36 for that.
Oh, 36. Good God, man.
I have 16. I'm 16 will, so no, 26.
God,
Easy.
man. Alright. Yeah, well. Get the success.
All right.
That guy needs to die. Does need to die. Artemis is gonna call out to Gabby. To strike hard. Do it, Gabby.
Yes, sir. Or as we say it under the sea.
Yeah. Wow.
Every strike echoes with the water. Thunders.
Still alive, huh? Well, I tried. I am done.
He can't have much more in him. This would be magic missile territory if I had it. Sadly, I don't get it. I'm just gonna stab.
Murder!
Yeah. There we go.
Stab it. Kill it.
And then I guess I'll go and engage the other guy and try a strike here as well.
Seems uncaring for
Boy.
the demise of its brethren.
Alright, well, can care about this. Excellent. Me.
Delay until after Gabby.
Some dagger stab there. After Gabby, you say. All right, Grask.
Right. Let's begin with another shielding taunt on this feared fellow, and then I'm gonna heal Tempest because that's important.
Thank you.
2 action heal. 61.
Oh,
That is me.
Gabby.
All right, I will swim. And try to bite his face off. Shoot
Good.
him.
Then
Cheap. You have your.
with that,
I do have mine.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
It's not gonna go anywhere.
Well, and then I'll raise shield again.
how daring. Tempest.
all right. Let's punch him.
Okay, Bismarck's not watching me
punch.
right now.
She's got better things to do.
She's busy.
She wouldn't be paying attention right now.
Do you
Right?
understand?
Oof. And then
Just leave the cold-blooded creature.
10 feet south west, please. There you go. And then I'll try and punch him again. Just try and get us out of his breath weapon range. Nope. You know what? I'll hero point that. Why not? Hey, crit.
Good. Just
Value. And then again. Thank you. And one more time. I think he's still in range. Yes, he is. Just.
that would be 3 actions, right?
Yes.
Are you using
sorry,
the
that's-
2 actions back again?
Yeah, no, that was. Oh, why did I have? Oh shoot! Sorry. No,
Well, the
these were
da-
meant to be single actions. Let me. Yeah, if we undo that, I had 2 regular hits. Oh, they all were. Okay, switch that to 1 action. Let's redo this. So this would be the regular hit here, and then there were 2 crits. So
This says 2 action blast plus 4.
yeah. Wait. No. Why is? Hang on. I'm sorry. Someone's not. There we go. Now it's correct. So this would be the. There we go. Then critical. Then the 3rd crit.
Down here.
There we go. That's correct. Just away, away, away. Goodbye.
Oh, which means he has to whim. Yes.
You didn't roll your attacks with map though, did you?
You are correct. Jesus Christ, I am sorry. I'm dropping the ball today. Okay.
Well, the first to hit. The second one would be not a crit. The third one would be also a hit, but not a crit.
Well, that was a natural 20, the 3rd one.
Okay, well, then there we go. I will simply remove the damage it took from the middle one.
Yes,
And
I'm gonna
half
give
it.
you one.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. All right,
That'll
now
work.
everything's in order. Thank you, Sheik.
We got there in the end.
We got there. We got there.
You can get to here.
Point is, he has to waste his turn. That's all I was caring.
Yes, it does.
And then you
But yes, the sensible thing for him to do now is just this, because he can't reach you otherwise. So,
Oh, what?
reflex saves.
Hold on. Hold
Well,
on
I
right
did my
there,
best.
sir. Because you're trying to get closer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
But you might just lose the path. Oh,
No,
no.
I guess.
He's perfectly fine with the path, actually.
What?
Guiding him, driving him forth.
But failing a reflex,
I know, right?
Praxu.
Got some cold.
This is not hero point worthy. It's just embarrassing.
Ah,
How many fails? Not even that high. All
Well-
right, well, he freezes you. The black bile.
I would have thought that took my actions. It sucks.
So like leftover pieces of whatever he ate, or is it just like ink or something?
No, it is like kind of an ink, but cold, so it becomes like a slushy.
A cold ink. Okay.
Never take your damage, Jonas.
yes, absolutely.
And then he has to do his save. Captain Montesquieu.
Yeah, unfortunately. Grask is up there. Okay, we'll try to help. First of all, Armus will call out. Remember naval training pattern Delta 6. As everyone gets a
Right.
yep 20-foot swim speed. So Grass can move. Hopefully 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can get down here with that. After that, we will attempt to impress him. After tactical genius, I got him to swim faster. Now, a bit of song. You shall definitely impress upon him the incredible importance of everything we're doing here. Of the critical success.
Yes, great.
Once again, we see Grask's lips curl slightly upward for a second.
Yes.
Yes.
The single head nod.
Yeah. Oh, I shall be so lucky.
Power.
And then I will try to strike the creature with my Gizarm. He is flat-footed against me because I'm invisible. I don't know if it counts for that by itself. Or...
It should.
It should, yeah.
Let's see, did I get the Fortissimo? Yes, I did. Okay. You do this. Strike the creature.
Arsham is also inspired by himself. Yeah.
I mean, he's always impressed by himself.
Yeah.
Yaha!
I see the type.
17 damage, and everyone will now have one more turn of the crit effect of the Fortissimo, which is a pretty huge thing. People hate
What's your
on
value?
people hate on the warrior muse on the forums, but I like it. There's some
For
fun
this
things. you can
specific
do.
thing.
Yeah, it if you get the Fortissimo off and get a hit in,
With the lingering.
incredible value. Well, you can't linger the Fortissimo because the Fortissimo is also spell shape, and lingering is spell shape, but you can't stack them. You can only have one spell shape up. So this is the only way to get a longer Fortissimo effect is to sing and then hit them in combat.
Yeah. Everyone's impressed by the bravery of the invisible general.
That's right.
Leading from the front, hidden. Rex is gonna go. I'll go here. And we'll stab. Do I do a slice? I sort of want a shield because ouch. So we'll just decide to crit.
Flens him!
The first benefit of the It's flinching.
44?
Oof.
No, that was only one hit, so I can't flex.
Hmm.
I could attack again and not shield. You know what? Yeah, with the huge bonus. Yeah,
It's value. Yeah.
Massive bonus.
no 20.
A +3 is
Alright.
is. I can also potentially fear him and put the albatross on him for -2 on his defenses.
Oh, there has to be a combat where at some point you do that combo, and then I shoot him with the like spell arrow
Or I can even do
to just
something. It's
do the
fur-
biggest crit.
Yeah, it's further down the line, but I can do the whole fortissimo thing and also cast synesthesia on him, which would I think that the difference is like a 7. Oh God! Well,
Yeah.
never
1-2
mind.
combo.
Very good.
Excellent.
Having killed one, you know where the weak spots are. You slice the other one up without too much trouble.
Praxu,
Excellent.
do you know what these things are?
I have heard of them. What are they called, my guy?
Charda.
Chada. Deep water creatures hanging around the often near shrines to monstrous deities. Dagon, potentially.
Can they be eaten?
I would not recommend it. I don't know if they can be. I don't think you should try.
Oh. Okay.
Generally, if you get real deep in the ocean, things get weird and you want to stop eating things.
Actually, a note now that you think about it, you didn't get the crit, so I didn't tell you then, but I'll tell you now. Should you look at them? You also know that they're solitary creatures. They don't work together ever. In fact, they also hate one another. So
Oh.
they meet to mate. A lady leaves to lay her eggs, and then she stays with them until they're big enough to take care of themselves, and then they don't see each other ever again. So
These
they in
have
fact see
definitely
it as a
been
weakness and
controlled.
dishonor to work with another.
Huh.
Well,
Curious.
2 of them being here means that they must be under the command of someone, I would suspect.
Or whatever they were guarding
Pulse.
was so
Yeah,
dreadful.
the big undead whale, perhaps.
As the light is blotted out from above.
Makes
There's
sense.
this slight skeletal figure at the wheel slowly move as it turns the wheel in the wind. Oh, no more.
A round of heals, real quick,
Yeah.
before we progress. All right.
Put some
Yeah,
salt
or
water in
Gabby?
me.
Or Praxu?
I don't trust this figure at the mass one bit.
Or
No.
Grask?
About the wheel, rather.
For
Thank
Artemis?
Thank you.
And for myself.
Pick up the banner.
All right. Come back in 10 minutes if you need it.
Do they have any loot on them?
These things, no, they appear to be naked as the day they were born. Probably not much
I don't
commerce
know,
going
those
on for these
scales look-
guys.
Pretty cool.
In that case, Artemis will swim towards the dreaded captain.
Sure. Stands there. You can see the skin is sort of left off of the face, slothing off.
Yeah.
Waving them in very, very sort of waterlogged, but clearly not eaten by anything.
Yes, that's what's sort of disconcerting. Something they have not touched him, and these two were presumably guarding it, almost as if it was a shrine to a dread god.
Sightless, milky eyes staring out into nothing, mouth ajar.
What is he wearing?
It appears to be like a proper captain's coat, leather boots, leather jacket, wide-brimmed leather hat, pulled down. Clearly, probably bad weather at the time of sinking. Lashed himself to the steering wheel.
All right, using the gisarm to like slightly move his clothes around to see if he's like any jewelry or anything like that.
Check his core.
Yes.
Yeah. You move it around, and you do see something that glitters to the light.
Okay.
A
A
seems a
cursed
rapier,
amulet.
a particularly nice-looking rapier. Not magic, because it's already begun to rust, but it is encrusted with several nice jewels.
Okay, that's nice. I will cast Detect Magic, I think.
Okay.
So if I sense anything from him. It would be heightened 4th, I believe. Yep. So, input the source of highest ranking magic. Imprecise sense, you don't learn exact location. Narrow down the source within a 5-foot cube. Is there magic on him?
Do you get to pinpoint the thing too, or is it just knowing if there is some?
I can identify if there is magic. Let's see. Normal from is detected. Rank and level of the most powerful magical effect the spell detects. And the source of the highest ranking magic.
The source of the highest ranking spell.
The
For
magical
divination.
effect the spell detects. So the highest ranking magical effect.
Okay. Many items. Ongoing items. No rank.
Because you can narrow it down to a 5-foot.
A single high-level magic item. Right, well, you look, and it appears that the wheel the man is holding is magical.
The wheel is magical.
It appears to be the strongest magical thing around.
Okay, in that case, I will open my mind to perceive magical auras, just to be extra sure.
Yes, it appears magical.
Yes.
And that it appears, quite special. It looks round and is decorated with skulls, and seems almost like it's made of bone. Several metal parts sort of rested into it.
This wheel on the Fearsome Tide would be the coolest shit.
Are we sure it isn't like a necromancy thing?
I mean,
we should investigate why the ship is so fast before we take things apart randomly first. It might be the reason why.
Sweet wheel. Yeah, I will attempt to identify the magic of it. With 2+ bonus, thanks to my reading of the aura.
I will give you an assist on this. I will
you
not
will
give you an assist.
Shut the fuck up over there. That's what you will do.
Okay, I'm just saying that we should be careful. It could be a fairly mundane explanation why the ship is so fast.
Stand with the wind, right?
Yeah, so just very good navigators. Yes. Okay. I will attempt to identify. Not super good at it, but something.
Can you tell anything about this wheel?
Tell me your secrets, wheel of the deep.
We'll meet again.
You think those monsters were attracted to the necromancy aura?
I don't know. It seems odd that they're here.
Yeah. Also, are we sure that guy's like... I know he's dead, but like... really dead?
Well, you can't really tell what much magical about it, but it certainly seems magical and potent.
All right. Well, Artemis thought he had something. He needs some more time to understand all of this. But yeah, the wheel that's coming with us. I mean, that's just too cool.
Yeah. Beyond that, you see the gems on the rapier,
Yes.
and a little bit of glittering sort of under his coat by his arms.
Yes.
If you look there, you see a couple of bracers also
So
bejeweled.
with the read aura, I can target up to 10 objects. So I just targeted pretty much anything I saw on him just to see if I could sense any
Okay.
aura on them.
Yeah, the bracers seem to be magical as well.
All right. Cool. Well, Artemis looks around.
Rapier is not just pretty.
Give the ship a once over.
Yeah, give the ship a once over, check the hold, maybe underneath where these guys came from. Find anything? Maybe we disturbed in something. And they have a nest under there.
Yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, there might be something under there.
Yeah.
But are you done up here first? Because then we'll move down. Further below.
Axel would definitely like to start trying to identify why the ship was so fast, like from a more mundane perspective, perhaps.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like the shipcraft of it. Is it just like surely just a magical wheel doesn't immediately make a ship super fast, right?
Be a sailing lore. Or craft.
Yeah.
Crafting check. I'll take crafting too.
mean,
Also
I-
crafting.
I'm pretty good at sailing law.
Ship looks sleek, light build. Gabby, it doesn't look shoddy enough, but
Yeah.
Brexit looks.
No way it could really work.
Something's wrong.
It seems sleek. Light ship made to travel light. It still carry a decent hold. It's hard to say why it moves so fast. It certainly seems to be made to use rather few crew, which is nice. So you could move it with a small group of people, maybe a tight rotation, keep it moving at all times, no stop, like a few stops for supplies,
Maybe they just had a really good PR team to tell everyone
Especially
that the ship
if
is
they're
super fast.
all undead, like then you never have to rest. Just sort of.
Maybe.
It's not as
Gabby
nice as it
looks
sounds.
around. Yes, it's not shoddy enough. And then we zoom out and see that it's a half fucking broken ship. It's not bad enough. There's still too much ship here to
Gabby
really
shakes her
work.
head. This could never sail. Look,
Yeah.
it's missing half a piece.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The piece it does have is horribly over-engineered. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it can't float.
No.
I mean, it's
No.
underwater. So are we looting the skeleton?
Yeah.
I'm waiting to hear that. Do you reach for his jewels?
The Gabby does not reach for it.
These
I mean, I was about to, but you guys wanted to look over the ship and stuff first.
Yeah, I think we're done looking over the surface of it.
Alright.
I'll further down. Right now we're at the top layer.
Yeah, but we can grab stuff and then go down.
Alright,
Yes, that's true. Well, potentially.
Tempest, since you are the master of curses, you want to pick up the cursed items? I don't know if you had a thing to like negate
No,
them
not
or
at
whatever.
all. now.
I can only take them if someone else has them. So.
Oh, I see.
In fact, by that logic, I'm the only one who can't, Captain.
Alright. Artemis will then gingerly grab the items from the skeleton.
Little hand kind of prowling near your back, ready to
Yeah.
come close.
Silence, I must concentrate as she like the shadow grows of Tempest.
Yes, reach. Go on. You can do it.
What do you do, Artemis?
I will pick up the rapier first.
You draw the rapier out of the waterlocked scabbard.
Yeah, if the scabbard can be unhooked and just bring it easily, then I will do that, of course.
Sure. You take the belt off the
Yeah.
dead man.
Looks the once over on the rapier, nods, and then he will hand it over to Gabby to
It's a nice rapier. It's worth 7 gold pieces.
7 gold pieces of rapier. Hand it over
Of your treasure.
to Gabby for stashing. Then we'll take.
Gabby looks to her naked shark body like,
Oh right, Artemis looks at the naked shark
Yes.
body. It's like, oh, sure, and then it's like,
I mean, I'll
grasp.
strap a
Get
rope
into
around.
it.
I'll put the belts, you know. It's
Yeah,
just,
put on the belt on the shark.
I guess, yeah, the
Ah,
rapier sticking out.
She's more naked now with the belt
yeah,
on.
yeah. Now it's drawing
Yeah, I
attention in a way
know.
that's yeah. Hmm. All right, I'll take
Before it was
the
weird.
bracer.
You move to unclasp the bracers and the
Ah,
skeleton
Gabby is
figures.
fucking ready to pounce. She is so paranoid.
yes, carefully.
You can take the braces off.
All right, I'll take the braces off. Look them over. They were magical, so that's cool. So he will put that in his pocket, I suppose. And then there was, well, the wheel needs some time probably to unhook. But did he have anything else? Coins,
These bands.
armbands. Yes, yes.
Your thing, yes.
Take them all.
Yes.
Yeah, I could
Okay.
just chop his arm off, I suppose, and just take him that way.
You begin to pat down and frisk the
Yeah.
corpse.
Yeah.
Does he lag a leg? See, one leg? That...
Yes.
Okay,
Leg
this
leg
is the
there.
guy. Yeah.
You find something around his neck,
Yes.
glittering, platinum, plated compass.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Very
8 gold
nice.
pieces. Very fancy.
All right.
Very fancy. You pull it off the head of it.
Yeah. How many gold pieces?
8.
Not bad, not bad.
God, I'm just waiting for his hand to like grab yours.
Inspecting the
It's
wheel,
tied
how
to the wheel. Tied
does
to the
it
wheel, so.
does it look like the wheel it would be feasible to unhook from the ship?
I mean, you could remove it by sort of unworking the like screws and such that keep it there.
All
So,
right.
It's not
you
mounting it.
know, yeah, it is a piece that you would mount and like take
That's
apart sometimes, but it's not like a simple thing to just grab it, right?
Sure.
You need to
Do you guys want to
work
look
it.
over the rest of the ship first, or should we take the wheel? Because it is
Let's take-
powerfully enchanted.
I mean, we
wanna
want this
look
wheel, right?
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
So we should take it.
okay.
Baxter will get us tools and
Yes.
get to work.
Point to Gabby to probe with the star metal claw on pieces that are stuck, just to rip them out, stuff like that.
Yeah. She is known for her surgical precision.
Yeah, I mean, she crits a bit. I would say so.
But what do you do with the skeletal figures lashed to the wheel?
I mean, I
Just
will.
sort of pry off, right? Like, okay.
Let
Yeah,
him float away, yeah.
yeah,
Went down with the ship.
yeah. He did. That's honorable, certainly. Yeah, we will unlash him and then like move the corpse to stand sort of leaning against the railing back here, I think.
Sort of. Yeah, it's pretty easy to move. It is just a corpse. as
Yeah.
it sort of moves to eerily lay there, sort of slumping down against the railing, watching you steal the things it once so cared about.
Yeah, well, you had a good run, I'll say. All things considered, pretty decent. Whatever you ran into, that was certainly fierce. But this sweet wheel is simply too awesome for you to have down here, Captain.
We left behind. No.
Imagine what its dread sorcery could do to the tide. Yes. It shall be
Imagine
glorious.
without knowing what it does.
I can imagine incredible things, yeah.
You could
Made of bone!
Yes.
Maybe it has a thing built in. A curse that the captain gets lashed to the wheel if the ship sinks.
Yeah, Captain goes down with the ship.
Captain does
that'd be
go down
something.
with the ship.
That would be pretty badass if
That would be
instead
pretty,
of the wheel latched
yeah.
him.
Yeah, exactly.
to
The
itself.
wheel took him to a watery
God.
grave.
I mean, in this setting, that's a blessing. ensures that
It
you
could
die
be.
safe.
Could be, yeah.
Worry not for your fear. Don't fear not. You will go down.
Yeah. Oh, don't you
will
worry.
die.
All right, yeah. You seized. Who wants to carry this big thing? This heavy, bulky wheel.
Gabby can probably
11
do
bolt.
it.
So
11 bulk.
7.
Okay.
I
11 bulk.
do not have that carrying capacity.
No.
If 5?
I mean,
No, actually, I would be max encumbered then.
You could leave it here unguarded.
no. So what
Uh,
we'll do, I think, then is we'll take the wheel. We could swim up with it, like 10 minutes or so to get up there.
Yeah.
Just Grask and Gabby take it between them, and we swim upward. Naval training to speed us up as much as possible. Just get it on our ship, and then we will dive down again and check the rest of the corpse or the wreck.
Yeah, I think that's the move. Just take it up now. It seems
Yeah.
to be the main thing. Did I hear correctly? There was another layer, like that third level.
Yeah, we haven't been to the hold
hold.
or the captain's
right.
quarters that is beneath the deck,
Right.
the poop deck, presumably. The bridge, or
All right,
whatever you
yeah,
call it.
you bring it up. Tell him to install it. I'll
Yeah.
get on that.
Yeah, don't ask any questions. Just immediately put it to use.
Aye, aye, Captain.
No,
What does it do?
No.
We don't fucking know. Just
Put-
it's cool, doesn't it?
put it on the deck. No one touch it. If someone touches it, they get Rosie can lash them, and then we'll dive down again.
Also, keeping on watch. I hope this doesn't like
I want to
taunt
see.
everything in 10-kilometer radius or something.
I want to see Krupp's face when we haul out a barnacle-encrusted bone wheel from the depths.
Wheel, that's a
Yeah.
rack.
Yeah, exactly. It's a rack
We
made
go-
into a wheel.
Made
We
for
go
breaking
back.
men.
Oh, all right. Down we go again.
One more.
One more
Hopefully one.
into the deeps, my friends.
Once more into the deeps, my friends. All right. However, before we do,
Yes.
I think we should stop here
All right.
and have
That makes sense.
Grask be available for what comes next.
Yes, yes. Reminder, not here next week, as I am in Helsinki visiting Cordune. But back again as a normal the week after.
Okay.
Have fun.
So be it.
Yes, thank you.
Hope you had a good session. All
Yeah.
things considered.
Yeah.
That's what's stuff done, and we'll continue exploring the creepy wreck.
The other idea.
Yes. Mech Warrior tomorrow morning, as per usual. Looking forward to that. Having a lot of fun with it still. It's a game that keeps on giving. It's really delightful.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, stopping stream here. Bye.